Da da ba. Hey yo, Streamo. It's blisteringly cold outside. I despise it. I'm getting too old for this crap. I'm getting too old for the cold. Fecal matter. That's how you know I'm not monetized, because I say words like crap within the first few minutes, because fuck you, I don't care. You can't make me not care about me not saying the things I want to say, because I'm I guess an adult. I feel like an adult, a fully, truly grown human being would be willing to compromise on many great things. Anyways, Biker Mice from Mars. It's a video game for your Super Nintendo. Maybe more video games for your Super Nintendo. I didn't feel like thinking. That's a sentence. I've said it. As we all know, thinking is a dangerous habit. What did thinking get anyone? That's right, they all ended up dead. Ted, doesn't everyone end up dead? That is my point, me. Ted, I think you need to stop while you're ahead. Probably me. While you're the hit sitcom from the 1990s, The Head. Ah! Konami, when that name used to... Oh, loud! Now, I never really played Biker Mice from Mars, or was into Biker Mice from Mars as a lad, back when they were, a thing. But I've heard pretty decent things about this video game, so I said, you know what? Let's give it a try. It can't hurt me. To squirt me. Okay. Hey, it's okay, dude. Hope you've been having a nice day, Omen. Hope it's been all good. Anyways, Konami. They used to mean something. Biker Mice from Mars is... I've heard good things about it, so I'm gonna give it a try. Not much else to say. Just please, I wanna play video games. One moment, my controller is not working. Up, left, no. Down, right. No. I'm sorry, one moment. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait while I get this working. LR. And I think we're cooking here. I'm pushing every button. You can hear me push every button. Okay, let me reset the video game and see if something else doesn't work. You can hear me press the button, see? Look, I'm pressing every button. Why are you not working? One moment, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Enable. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try a different video game. One moment, I'm going to test just to see if my controller is working, or if I need to restart the emulator or Magical Falcon that lives in my computer. I love when video games decide that they're just not gonna work for me. Okay, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please wait while I Get this working. I do apologize. The technical difficulty gremlin has decided, hey, buddy, you're not going to play video games today. Fuck you. Love it, don't you? It's magical. It's just absolutely magical when this happens. Come on, video games. Let's see if this works. Come on. That was weird. Don't know why I had to reset my emulator, but I did. So welcome to the streamo. Let's just go with good old plain vanilla flavor. Like I said, I never watched really Biker Mice from Mars. Okay, Throttle. He looks like the main guy. He looks like a... I love this guy, this carbuncle dude. I love him. Throttle, Mondo, Vincent Vinesauce, Limburger. Vincent Vinesauce is too slow. I guess we'll go with plain vanilla, the Mario of this game. Of course, I picked the Mario of the team, the Leonardo, the general all-around guy, of course. I've been watching Farscape again and dealing with the cold. Rock on! I never really watched Biker Mice, so to me they're sort of just an also-ran of the Ninja Turtles. I don't know the quality of their television show. And immediately you have to press the B button to accelerate. What were they thinking? Oh, buddy. Yeah, let's reset this game and try again. My Biker Mice that are from the planet Mars. These Martian mice. These Martian mice on their mopeds motoring around. And their motorcycles. No! You bastardo. Well, Konami probably thought they were going to have another Ninja Turtles on their hand, but instead they got Biker Mice from Mars. It's weird that this game, instead of the Cowboys from Moo Mesa, didn't get a Super Nintendo. If you've never played the Cowboys from Moo Mesa game for the arcade, it's actually a surprisingly decent Sunset Riders clone that Konami made. I highly recommend that game. It's already Ogre. I've already lost. It's already Ogre! Zai, your Shrek, your Ogre God. He's already ogre, donkey. You're already in last place, donkey. I'm going to ogre you. What does that mean, Shrek? It means I'm going to come inside your mouth, boyo. And then I'm going to hit you with a big baseball bat. And then I'm going to kill you. This bit's terrible. Let's pretend I never did this bit. At least the music is good. I like the music so far. You know, someone who enjoys some janky video games, I'm not gelling with this racing here. It's ogre, chat. Let's restart, shall we? It's ogre. It's never been this ogre. It's never been this over. I've shit in the cereal too much, chat. In fact, we're gonna reset. We're gonna just reset and pretend this never happened. Let's. Oh man, it is so cold. Oh goodness.
Let's rock and ride! Alright!
Let's be Vincent Vinemouse. If I are your mouse, why don't you come to your cousin's club? It's not even the voice he does, and I don't know why I'm doing it, I'm sorry. Square Town. Well, it is a town full of squares. That is... Okay, I'm a mouse on a motorcycle. What more could you want, kids? I mean, besides thrilling gameplay, you know. It kind of looks like the Akira bike. I wonder if that was a reference they were... Rock and roll. Mother goddamn rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock, rock, and roll. Yes! You know what this is going to be called? I'm going to call this lesser licensed characters. This will be a lesser licensed characters stream where we will look at lesser known characters that got licensed video games. I think that'll be a fun idea for a stream, so let's do that, shall we? Lesser licensed. I'm going to call it that. I'm going to change the name. It'll be great. I'm going to change the name. It'll be great. I'm going to change the name. It'll be great. I'm going to change the name. It'll be great. Okay. Let's see, what other lesser licensed video game characters were on the Super Nintendo? You know, the other Rands, the also Rands, the not quite as big as your, you know, your Batman, your Superman, your whatever. But we're still licensed. One moment. What other lesser known licensed characters had video games for the good old Super Nintendo video game console system? Cool spot. One moment. I really wish my hands weren't always cold during the winter, you know. I'm sick of this cold. And then in the summer, I'm already sick of this cold. And then in the summer, you just get heat. I'm sounding like an older man. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's not nice. It's not kind. It's not funny. Anyways, let's get back to lesser licensed characters. Lester the Unlicensed. That was funnier in my head. Anyways, I had Cool Spot Goes to Hollywood for the Sega Genesis when I was a lad. We'll probably check that one out. What about? Spot's got a Chad ass stride, though. Spot's got a Chad ass. Look at him. They are just. He is too cool for school. He is too swag for us mere mortals. He's like, I don't give a fuck, do you? Drink 7-Up. You're gonna play this shitty 7-Up video game. Make 7-Up yours. That was 7-Up's slogan back in the early 2000s. Is there any way to make... Oh, thank God. You can make him move faster than the speed of a turd. The thing is, this is a very generic platformer. Oh, levels that are bullshit! I love that! I love levels that are bullshit, chat. So, Spot has the ability to shoot what appears to be magic sparkles out of his fingertips. I don't know if that's canonical to any 7-Up commercial. I'm dying! I could use some 7-Up. Actually, I haven't had a 7-Up in forever. How long has it been since I've had a 7-Up? Why do you do the platforms like that, Anakin? No, Anakin. No, Anakin. Oh, it's bullshit. I see. I see. I think we need to move on from Spot before I develop an aneurysm, a brain aneurysm of some kind. Okay. No! Yes! Is this a Euro platformer where I have to collect all the crystal binguses? Because I'm not collecting all the crystal binguses. You cannot make me Spot collect all the crystal bingai. Bingai? Binguses? No, we've had enough of the crystal bingus collecting for one lifetime. I've played... Remember, kids, I had Stormlord for the Sega Genesis growing up. I don't need... your shit. I don't need your crap. I had the crap. Mickey Mouse is too popular of a big guy. I'm seeing what other... We've already done Porky Pig. I'm not doing Ren and Stimpy, no sir. Scooby-Doo's too big. Simpsons is too big. Sputter. Fuck it. I know we have to go. A game I had for the Super Nintendo for when I was a kid, Izzy, the quest for the Olympic rings. One of those lesser known mascots from the 90s. Izzy was what was called a what's it or a who's it if I remember correctly, but everyone thought he looked like a sperm or a tadpole, so that's what people ended up calling him. I I don't remember much about Izzy, but from my understanding, he was barely mocked. He was thoroughly mocked back in the day. I had this game for the Super Nintendo. I didn't like it, though. But when you only have so many video games per year, you end up playing some shit like this. Thank God the... Thank God I soon got an N64. And was not forced to play this game for all that long. Probably the worst 16-bit game I had on my Super Nintendo, in my humblest onion. The rest of my library, the Super Nintendo was pretty decent. Okay, I mean, and as far as platformers go, Izzy and his funny haha rings quest is not what I call great or anything, but it's not special, and it's kind of a little bit of the jank, and I never really cared for it. Amazing platforming for your Nintendo. Super Nintendo. You can see why now the Olympic mascots don't get their own video games now, because this guy got his own video game. But imagine those weird London alien thingies got their own mascot. Yippee! My name is Easy. I don't even know what Izzy sounded like. I don't really remember much about the Atlanta games, even though I was around for them. I remember the U.S. basketball team just literally being absolute gods amongst mere mortal men. I remember that because I was there. I was there, Chet, when the ancient magic was written. I was there when the ancient magic was written. Video games. You could keep your Claire Obscura. I'm playing a real man's video game. No, I'm not. Please note, this is a joke. This is meant to be a laugh, a hoot, and a holler even. Okay, can I please have the metal? Le metal. So yeah, Izzy was some sort of who's it, what's it, or thingamawob. And I remember people thoroughly mocking Izzy and his design, making him saying he looked like a sperm. Sperm. He does look very spermular. Spermular? Is that even a word, Ted? Blue streak, speed of sperm. Izzy. The what's it. Yes! Yes! Easy video game. Give me a button. Give me a button. Easy video game. Oh, God. Okay. One moment. Pirates of the Dark Water. I can't remember if this one or the Sega Genesis version is the good version. I know there were two of them, and Genesis Genesis wouldn't intend Genesis Benesis. Genesis does something. Can't do that on Nintendo. Genesis does. 16-bit cock and balls. You can't do that on Nintendo. Hanna-Barbera. Or is it Barbara? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I think it's Barbera. I just remember this monkey bird being an annoying cock. Ren, Tula, Izo. We're gonna play as the big meat man. We're gonna play as the big meat man, Okay, it's a beat 'em up. Yep. It's great value flavored beat 'em up. I can't believe it's not Streets of Rage flavor. And of course Izo has the spin! Music's got a Genesis Robo fart almost to it. Like the Super Nintendo is trying to do its best Genesis robot fart impression. You know what I mean by Genesis Robo fart. Also, it sounds like my pirate is vomiting every time he's trying to jump. Monkey bird, come here, you fuck! That was my watermelon, I need that. Is this fat guy gonna breathe fire? Because beat-em-ups have taught me that fat guys can breathe fire. This is a very generic diet Dr. Pepper flavor of beat 'em up. It's nothing gonna be special. But sometimes you need something that just works and is decent, and then people will go, "Oh yeah, that game. I remember that game. It's based off of that cartoon from the 90s, and it was okay, I guess." My melon. I need that. I need that. I need my melon. That's a little bit of the bullshit, chat. Oh, that's a little bit of that classic bullshit. I like how twangy this music is. Well, I have a sword friend and you do not. Did the SWAT Cats have a game for the NES? I don't know. Or the Super Nintendo. keep saying NES when I meant Super Nintendo. Oh, I'm punching dudes with this big man. He's got a fist. This is a very Dr. Diet, great value. I can't believe it's not butter flavor to its beat 'em upping. Like, there's nothing special here. It controls fine. There's nothing new or unique or interesting. My big meaty pirate man is kind of just a big meaty pirate man with a sword. That guy's very lanky. What if One Piece is just a Pirates of the Dark Water prequel all along? How would that make One Piece fans feel? How would the One Piece fans feel about that? Yes! Big rock! Crush me like your mommy did! Yeah! Yeah! I'm going to see if SWAT Cats have a video game for Super Nintendo. They do. From another 90s action franchise to another. We're getting to all the also-rans of the 90s, aren't we? We're getting our SWAT Cats, Pirates of the Dark Water, Biker Mice from Mars. Cool Spot. he feels the most out of place here. I liked SWAT Cats from what I remember. Razor is the tech guy. T-Bone was like, "Yeah, I'm cool." I mean, I like SWAT Cats. Well, what I remember of it. Also, that secretary that activated probably so many people's brains. World 1! Look, if this is not just me flying my jet, then... Ah, yes, in a series about flying your jet, you know what I want to do? Shoot what appears to be cap guns at cum monsters. Ah, yes, in my jet flying video. I feel like this is just an easy layup. Like, you could... It's such an easy game. Why am I shooting what appears to be useless bullets at cum monsters? Skip it out! Okay, Hedora the pollution monster. Or is it Hedora? Is it Hedora? I always pronounce it as Hedora. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. I always pronounce it as Hedora. So Hedora the pollution monster gave birth. Sure, why not? Can I fly my jet now? Can I get into the jet now? The gun does nothing. The gun, she does nothing. The gun, she does nothing. I love it when my attacks feel like I'm just spraying my enemies with a squirt gun. Radical. Gnarly. Cool even. Badical, a combination of bad and or radical. And now we're getting Biolante from Godzilla vs. Biolante. In her more plant form. is. Why give me a useless attack? Video game developers. Why give me a useless attack, video game developers? Can I fly my jet now? I feel like a series about flying, you know, cool jets. I feel like flying the cool jet should be the thing you should be doing most of the video game, you know? You know, I don't care. It doesn't have a cool jet. You know, I feel like a series about, you know, flying a cool jet. You should have flying a cool jet as your main priority, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's try Pirates of the Dark Water for our Sega Genesis. Might as well try that, you know, just comparison. We might as well compare and contrast with the Super Nintendo version. And Fusion died on me. Great. We've failed to achieve cold fusion. I love it. Well, let's try that again, shall we? I do apologize on behalf of the British Broadcasting Corporation. I'm sorry. Genesis does 16-bit arcade cock and balls. Can't do that on Nintendo. I love it. Spot goes to Hollywood. For some reason, Pirates of the Dark Water does not work on my, just doesn't, I'm sorry. Ah, yes, Acclaim, the bane of Babted. Acclaim. Virgin Video Games. This was made. Must not make the joke. Eurocom. I think all the people involved in this game are dead. I could take solace in knowing that fact. I remember this game not being one of my favorites for the good old Sega Genesis video game console. So, yet again, the problem is, guess this, it's a Euro platformer. You have to get some of the Crystal Binguses. But it's isometric Crystal Bingus hunting! That's right, now you can die into water where you're good like this, with your Crystal Binguses. Yes, it's me, an English video game developer, thinking that, you know, this isometric platforming means you gotta collect at least some of the thingies instead of just going to the end of the video level like normal people. At least this game doesn't make you collect all the crystal binguses in order to beat the video game. It's like some Euro platformer series, Fantastic Dizzy. God, Fantastic Dizzy's eat my... And of course, my magic, sparkly magic, does not. Feels like hitting my enemies with a wet pool noodle and how effective it is. Get all the treasures. Get all the treasures, cool spot. Who decided that this game should be isometric? I'd like to have a fine word with them. This is not as good as things are. This is kind of not as bad as I remember either, though. Like, I remember this being an unplayable mess. Mainly because Babted probably couldn't deal with the isometric bullcrap. Yippee! I'm not a big isometric platformer guy myself. I'm just not. I'm sorry, isometric platformer fans. I'm sorry, isometric platformer fans, but this kind of style of platforming rarely gels with me. I'm not even a big fan of Equinox, and I think that's a slightly better game for your Super Nintendo. Like, I think this game's just okay. It's not as shit as I remember, mainly because I'm now used to the isometric angle of everything, but it's not what I call magically delicious. It's not gonna make me... It's not a girthquake. It does not make my girlhood tremble. What does that even mean, Ted? That's right, mate, you didn't get all the crystal binguses, therefore fuck you. Fuck you and your crystal binguses. It's me. The English. I developed a video game where you have to get all the thingies to get the thing. Mate. I do not care for Euro platformers. I've stated this, and I will continue to state that I'm glad as a society, as a civilization, we have moved beyond Euro platformers. From one food mascot to the other for our Sega Genesis, it's Chester Cheetah. Too cool to fool. We're not going far into Chester Cheetah's funny haha video game, cause it's shit. Both versions of this game were crap. It's not good. I'm gonna stand by what I say here. Chester moves like he's on some sort of... He's too cool to fool, baby. Yeah, look at me, man. Dog, bro, I'm too cool to fool with my flying jumps. You know, for a video game called Too Cool to Fool, they made Chester kind of the lamest motherfucker on this planet. Jump, Chester! Yes. Robot farts for your Sega Genesis. exciting gameplay. Thrilling, even. Yep, it's just as bad as I remember. Just a Cheetah's funny video game is just as bad as I remember it being. There's some other licensed games I want to check out, but they're a little... Okay. They're a little too big for my what I think is lesser licensed video game fare. Like Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday is too CRPG for me to want to play right now. That's a little too CRPG, computer role playing game for those who do not know. I'm sorry. I apologize greatly on behalf of the British Broadcasting Cock. And I do not want to do... I guess we do more Chest of Cheetah if we want to do that. Yeah, more Chest of Cheetah. He's too cool to fool. I could do Dinosaurs for Hire if you want me to do that. Can't seem to find that. Let's move on to the Nintendo Entertainment System. The vanilla Nintendo Entertainment System, not the super one. Vanilla Entertainment System. Sounds like it would be home to a lot of porn for some reason. I don't know why I'm like this, kids. Don't be me. Who's the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it? That's right, it's Bucky. Captain Bucky O'Hare. We're going where no ordinary rabbit would dare. And this is it. And Jenny DeWitt, we're gonna go Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! Go where no ordinary rabbit would dare. And this is it. Bucky O'Hare and his crew! Blinky, Deadeye, Duck, Willie, and Jenny fight to save the universe from the Toad Menace. One day, transporting being Bucky's crew to the Righteous was attacked by the Toads, kidnapped Bucky's crew. Blinky in captivity. On the green planet, Deadeye is sent to the red planet. You get the idea. And Willie DeWitt. It's Bucky. Bucky O'Hare. We're going where no ordinary rabbit would dare. Air Marshal. Bucky O'Hare. Your friends of mine were it. I escaped the Toad Armada by my hair's whisker. Now I must save the loyal crew. I don't even remember what Bucky sounded like. I'm just kind of going off memory. But I'm going to be a funky fresh rabbit who's going to take care of it. This is considered by many to be an NES classic that came out sort of a little too late in the lifespan to take advantage of, you know, how big it could have been. But such is the lot of Bucky O'Hare. He seems to be forever destined to oh-so-rand status, even though I remember thinking that his arcade game was quite good. And this game's good too, but it's kind of bullshit NES hard as usual. But you know, Konami, they used to make great video games. Konami used to be a name that I associated tremendously with quality. Like, when I saw Konami on the box, I knew I was getting at least a decent video game out of them. I mean, that's what I think. I think of Konami as quality once upon a time. Now I just think of greed. It's Bucky O'Hare and his crew. They're ready for you to save the day in the Aniverse. This B won't fuck off. Why won't you fuck off, B? Thank you very much, B. Consider the following, B. Lasers. You're gonna need a funky fresh rabbit that can take care of it. Bucky O'Hare in outer space on his crew. Come on. Bucky! You're a funky fresh rabbit. You can take care of this. I have faith in you, buddy. This is the best game we've played so far. It's not saying much, but generic Mega Man flavor is still a very good flavor. It's like getting a good hamburger and complaining it's just a hamburger. Like, sometimes generic flavor is the best flavor. Okay, come on. Yes! Video games. I don't like this part of the game. This feels the most bullshit out of the Bucky O'Hare game. Then the spaceship hopping, we're not getting to that part of the game anytime soon. Yes, Bucky. Come on, Bucky. You're a funky fresh rabbit. You can take care of this. Oh, Bucky, why are you like this? Why are you green, Bucky? You're a rabbit from outer space, from another universe, and another time and place. You're an O'Hare. Oh, yes. I think the creator of Bucky O'Hare actually put like little pegs in his feet so that he could be toy marketable easily in his design. Anyways, we're being a funky fresh rabbit and we're taking care of it. Yeah! Bucky O'Hare!
Thank you, Captain. I've rescued the toad weapon that will smash walls of ice and stone. It also acts as a rocket patch, Captain O'Hare, allowing you to fly.
So Blinky can shoot ice. He also has a jetpack. As normal, as usual, someone butters our feet, though, on ice. That feels a little of the bullshit right there. Okay, Blinky, you are friend-shaped. Therefore, I do not wish you to die. But are you a funky fresh rabbit? No. Who can take care of this? Probably not. Yes! Yes, Blinky, you're a robot. Blinky, you're a robot. You beep poop. Blinky, why do you beep poop? Why do you not eat the gabagool like your cousin? He is better. He runs successful pharmaceutical company, beep beep poop. Now you make me do the robot stereotypes. Too, Blinky, you may make your old grandpa Watto sad. Why did I marry Anakin? Anakin, why you be like this? Why can't you be your like cousin Stuart? Your unsuccessful power converter company. You should be like Stuart. Your unsuccessful power converter company, and all of what is I saying? That's right, you should bet on Samarba. He is best racer. All around best racer. What was I saying? What am I doing here? Why am I here? What for a reason? Ow. Ow, actually doing that voice for a while actually kind of hurts. It actually kind of hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. Like a seraph bird, he flaps his wings, he flies. Zen, the intergalactic ninja. This was licensed. Toxic Invader, Zen. They thought Zen was going to be a big thing. Anyways, I think Zen was licensed. If not, then I'm misremembering, and who cares? My brain is full of quats. Let them just spin. Like a seraph bird, he flaps his wings. That's a little bit of the bullshit right there, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, that's a little bit of that bullshit in your cereal. Well, Zen, the Intergalactic Ninja, was certainly a video game. Well, there also rans from, you know, that weren't quite big, that didn't quite make it, that didn't just quite make the thing, you know? Little Nemo. The Dream Master! So yeah, Little Nemo, the Dream Master. I actually don't think I've seen the anime. This is based off of, and I know there's the the comic series Little Nemo, the comics, which are apparently, I've only read a little bit of Chester McKay's? I'm sorry, Art Windsor McKay's. That's it. Why did I think his name was Chester? I don't care. You're a weird dream clown, Finn. Oh, your name's Flip, that's right, not... Why did I think your name was Finn? You could tell it's been a while since I've seen or read anything of Little Nemo. Anyways, in this game, you butter up friends. You butter up pals to become your friends. And steal their skin to become, you know, them. And of course, a frog can swim pretty good and jump a little better than you, the mere mortal man. No, become my friend. I need the mole, he digs things. Oh, that's right. I needed the frog for the key, didn't I? Well, just kill Nemo. That's it. Come on, kill me. I am a pajama-wearing, defenseless child. There we go. Yeah. Yes, keys. I need all of the keys. In my magical dream adventure for your Super Nintendo, it's me, Nemo. I sound like this now. Why does Nemo sound like your shitty Yoda impression, Ted? That's a good question, me. Together we can find that out together. That's a little bit of the bullshit. Not gonna sit there and lie to you. Come on, Nemo. I need... Nemo. I need you to become a frog, Nemo. Thank you. So that we can get keys. Yes, get the key, Nemo. Nemo, become a frog. Nemo, become a frog. Nemo, become a frog. I need you to become a frog, buddy, for reasons I don't know. I don't know if I need to get every key, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that key, aren't I? Key's nuts. Got him. It's very cold in my house. Yeah, yes. Ah, yes, the French! Ah, yes, the French! Ah, yes, the French! I've had enough of video games for one day. No stream until Monday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do on Monday. Maybe I do Gungrave, finally. And see if that game holds up. Oh wait, Monday I have a doctor's appointment. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday I do Gungrave, then... I forgot I had a doctor's appointment Monday. Well, that's the stream. I'd like to thank you for coming. It means a lot to me that people come to these streams, even if it's just 1 or 2 or 3 people. I'm going to sign us off. Goodbye. JoJo's